Oh, hello everybody. Sorry for the technical delays. Someone ramaged through here. They stole the power cord for the monitor, so I had to steal the one out of this power supply for now, but we have like a million spares, so we'll just throw a new one in the goodie bag. How is everyone this Friday? I don't know how many people are in chat yet. Like half awake. It's probably the most sword I'm looking for. Dazed, tired, delirious. This is the most delirious I've started a stream. See how this goes. Starting with the motherboard as per usual. Yes, we out here come to Robert. Thank you at Zydats PCs for participating in Instagram chat. Okay, so this is a customer's order. I don't really feel like saying their full name and address on stream, unfortunately, but you know who you are if this is your build. Starting with the motherboard, it's a Z890 Maximus Hero from Asus. Crazy over-the-top motherboard. Has a lot of power phases, power delivery. This will be a great stream then. I'm alive, so that's kind of cool. Hope everyone is doing well. Yeah, dude, me too. I'm glad you're alive still. It's good to see. Hello, Instagram chat. Fire emojis. That's a good sign, I think. 20. This table isn't here anymore. Aw. Miguel, can you give me another table? Just sitting right there. There was a second table right there. I'm kidding, of course. It's fine. I'm not gonna. There used to be like a table. I guess you weren't here for that. For the Miku stream in the week before that, the plan was I was gonna do a build race against someone. Another builder on stream, but then I don't know. The idea never went anywhere. But we pulled the table out and got it all set up, but then just never did it.
Dang, that sucks.
Yeah. Also, yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to make you stand up and whatnot. I'm sorry for disturbing your state of rest.
Oh, dude, you're a stand-up guy.
What?
You're a stand-up guy.
I appreciate that, man. Miku, yay, hello. I'm completely unmikified, but you know who I am.
No, put your Mickey wig
Dude,
back on, dude.
I got the dude. No, that's it. The wig is over there, but that's like the one part I don't want to wear again. Like ever again.
Do it again.
Cause like that wig was like. It like gave me, I don't want to call it like a migraine, but it gave me like a migraine in my skull. It was like weird.
Do it again.
No. You do it, man. It's sitting right there. No, why not? That should be a sport. Computer build competitions. Yeah, Intel used to do that back in the day. If I remember right. Do you build or do you just do ETS-10 repair when they're sent back for tech service repair? I do just building. I haven't done any ETS-10s. We only have 2 people at the moment trained to do ETS-10s because ETS-10s are kind of crazy. We don't get very many orders for them. Where's the CPU? I swear wait, did they just not include the CPU or am I blind? I need a goodie bag. I love starting stream delirious. Good thing though.
You need a CPU?
What?
You need a CPU?
No, dude, it should have come with it. It's right here. Yeah, good thing though. Building a PC is practically reflexive for me. It's just keeping track of stuff. That's the issue. Because I'm in a different room. So we got a Core Ultra 7 265KF in here, rated for 5.5 gigahertz, 20 cores, 8 P cores, and then 16 E cores. Pretty good chip. Pretty good chip. Sorry. I think I missed some Instagram chats. She possesses you to wear it, lol. Yeah. No, that weight already got enough in my head. I don't need more of it. That thing was so uncomfortable.
But it makes you ooh in the face of danger.
Maybe. That's a very good argument, Miguel. But, yeah, no, I haven't done X10s. We don't get very many orders for X10s, so we don't need very many people trained on them. We get a lot of other orders, so it's just better to only have a couple people trained on them rather than spend all the time training for hardline water cooling. We got, let's see, 64 gigs of RAM in here. That's a lot of RAM. Very large amount of RAM. Yeah, it is, dude, I'm not gonna lie. There are some days where I look at the RAM and it's like, man, this could fit in my pocket. But, naturally, I don't believe in stealing. And also, I love my job. And it, like, I would just feel very bad because I'd just be stealing from everybody, you know? So, yeah, I don't know if my ability to steal hearts is really worth stealing around. Generally, I have a hot take here, Miguel.
Oh,
I think stealing is wrong.
I agree.
Yeah, it's kind of a hot take, but you know, I think that disembodied voice should wear it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's Miguel. He's doing the stream management and everything. Do you think RAM will be back to normal eventually? I mean, yeah. Hopefully this is not the new normal, because I like cheap RAM. Stealing is wrong. Cold take. Yeah. It is, that's being ironic when I say it's a hot take. I have a feeling a lot of people can agree. Do you have enough table space to lay out all the parts you're going to use for a build ahead of time, like they do in cooking shows? No, not really. Typically, it's better to just unbox everything first that is needed, and then throw the boxes aside because the boxes are so bulky in terms of part and density and stuff. Okay, so oh, I don't think I've installed this cooler on what's it called, on Z890 yet, so that's cool. It's cooler. I don't know why I said that. And it's always a constant battle though, while building and whatnot, just keeping desk space. So we're gonna take these fans off. The customer has ordered a upgraded thing of fans. Our nice Liam Lee, what are they called? SL Infinity 120s. Super nice fans. A little pricey, but they are pretty. So, how is everybody this wonderful Friday? I think I said that earlier on the beginning of stream, so I don't think there were viewers. And I dropped Spruce. And one more screw. Oh yeah, also I got a new drill. It has a screen on it for some reason. Somehow it's cheaper than the, I think they're Makita drills that we had before. Or, we still have them, and everyone uses them. My manager just came up to me the other day, and he's like, hey, do you want to be a guinea pig for a test? To test something. And I was like, oh yeah, sure. So, I got a new drill to try. It has some oddities, but I think it is kind of a cool drill. It's weird it has a screen. Not gonna lie, it's kind of unnecessary, but... AKA unboxing everything ahead of time. Yeah, no, that is the game. Just... Let's see. It's a problem. In my desk that I have out in the warehouse, like, I'll sometimes be working on 3 separate systems at one time, and it just becomes a total mess. And it's just because like every time we finish a system, we always flash it with the latest BIOS. And that takes a while. So systems just tend to sit on our desk for a bit while they're flashing, and then you grab another system because you don't want to waste time, because wasting time is generally bad. So but yeah, my desk is a nightmare. I need to come up with a better system. Except for this desk, though. I'm gonna always keep this one perpetually messy. It's more fun that way. Let's see. Yeah, and cool thing with these fans, you can buy these fans for yourself, of course. They're just from Liam Lee. They're kind of, okay, they're both super easy to install, but, okay, they're easy to cable manage, but they're very strange to install. Because, like, check this out. You can take your fans here, and, they just slide together. Like, there we go. And then, yeah, just can put it on your case or radiator where need be. And then it just has a connector here. Okay, where are my snips at? I have misplaced my snips already. That's always a common theme. Are they under? No, they're not. Well, okay, doesn't matter. But, you know, and then this just slides on right here at the end, and then it's just one cable for every group of fans. It's kind of a neat design. Way easy to cable manage, but you do have to plug in some USB stuff, which can be a little interesting depending on your case. But hello, Mid. I could wonder who that could be, saying ooh in Instagram chat. Oh shoot, I am missing Twitch. Hold on guys, sorry, Twitch messages are screwed up. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, Twitch chat is fixed, unless I just broke Instagram chat because I wasn't paying attention. Hatsune builds my PC. Okay. Sup man, I'm back. How about the free PC this time? I'm just joking. Yeah, dude, I wish we did more giveaways. That's always fun.
Wait, why is it broken?
Oh, you just had it placed in a way where I could only like see one message at a time because you had it in the top right. So like if multiple messages were sent, then I couldn't read all of them.
Wait, how'd you fix that?
I mean, I just moved the Twitch chat to the left side instead of the just top right corner of the Twitch window.
Alright, cool.
That's helpful. I think you were talking about the fans. Sorry, I'm not super attentive on chat. I need to use Brain Better because Brain Better may much better be. That looks smooth. I'm assuming that's also the fans. And yeah, they are very smooth and fun to work with. Well, fun to work with sometimes. They are a total pain to cable manage in the Onami. I will have forever perpetual beef with the Onami. I hate that case. It looks nice, and it performs well, has a bajillion fans, but it's just, to build in, I do not enjoy cable managing that. Like, honestly, if I was doing it, like, personal, I guess I wouldn't mind too much. It's not that bad, but when I'm trying to build as many systems in a reasonable period of time, like, it's just a case that is very slow. And where did that standoff go? Great. And then This is for LGA 1851 for our Intel Core Ultra processor. Now that you need, okay. Now you need that one of a kind Lian Li attachment to make truly wireless fans. Yeah, we sell the screen fans here. And they're like wireless technically. I don't get it. How they're super bizarre. I haven't really worked with them too much. So, but they are wireless technically, I think, or something. They say they're wireless. And where did my standoffs go? 3. Let's see. No, just ignore us. Yeah, I feel like I've been doing that. Damn you, Twitch. Yeah, no, just weird screen formatting. We have a kind of a bizarre system going on here, for chat and everything, so, hello there. Hi, y'all. Good to see all of you. Hey, T-Top Strav. Like, 10th stream in a row now. Follow at Zydats PC, best PC company in Utah, hands down. I appreciate that. I love when people advertise for me, so I don't have to. What PC is spinning in the background? I don't know. Hi, Osway. Yeah, we just, oh yeah, this is the Onami. This is the one I complain about building in. It looks nice, though. I will forever complain about it. Traits AAO, yeah, it is one of our traits. I don't know. I think I heard the rep say traits. Yeah. Like back at, what was it, CES. When they were showing off their new case. Where? Okay.
Bye, Robert.
Oh, bye. Have a good one. Both of y'all leaving?
See you, dude.
Okay, see y'all in like 6 to 8 months. Okay. Great. I don't know where that one standoff fell, and I sort of really need that. It looked like it just like no-clipped through the table. Because it fell with the other ones. That would be where it went. It was on the AIO. Great stuff. Did it fall in the bin? Yeah, okay. Back in business. There we go. Yeah, these AIOs are super bizarre to install though. I need to check something real fast. Okay. Yeah, I just didn't know if customer orders, they can make special requests sometimes for certain things. And didn't know if that had that. Let's see. This goes. Ah. I never remember how these slide. Okay. Well, I guess that's fine. I guess it's slid properly. Should be at least. If it's not, then I will know. Okay. That's my PC. Do you have an Onami? I'm looking at mine and the curved design at the top is the same. Like the glass, or yeah, you have the Tenrai if I remember right. What's the issue with it? It does look nice. Yeah, it's just not fun to build in. I don't enjoy building in it personally. I should say I'm the biggest Onami hater. Like everyone in the warehouse like doesn't mind it nearly as much as I do. So, but Yeah, I don't know if the VODs are still. Well, I know they're not, because we only save VODs for like 2 weeks for some reason, or Twitch does. But there are VODs of me that I think they're gone now, but it's me building in the Onami and just complaining about it the whole time. Let's see. When I shut the PC down, the trite stays on. Do you know how I stop that? It should be in the software for it. What's it called? It says it on the box. It starts with a K. Canali. You should be able to change that in the Canali software. I haven't messed with it, but I'd assume it's in there. And if it's not, something you can do, it might be a little more advanced, I think. But what you can do is go into your motherboard settings, like the BIOS, and then go to like the USB configuration, and then like disable standby power while the PC is off. But I'm not 100% sure if that's a thing you can do. Specs, yeah, we have a 265KF from Intel. That's the Core Ultra 7. Got 64 gigs of 6,000 RAM, 6,000 major transfers RAM. What GPU do we got in here? Got a 5070 Ti. Hi, Winter, how's it going?
Good. Can I borrow your reader?
Oh, yeah, that is... Yeah, I have a little debug card that is needed every once in a while, and I accidentally took it. 2 months, dude.
And it works on,
Okay.
And it works on other motherboards.
Wait. Oh.
Derek's on it. He can't figure it out.
Okay, fun. Woohoo! Random motherboard death for some reason! That's a fun problem for the Zydax family to figure out. That's funny. That's strange. Let's see. I do not. Feels bad, man. I can't remember what that was, in reference to. No, the traits AIO. Yeah, the, it's plugged in over USB. The screen is. It's over this USB header that plugs into the board. It should just read as a standard USB. You hate Konami? Oh. No, I love Street Fighter, and I don't think they ever made any other games. So it's Rage Bait, of course. I can't remember what else they've done for sure. They've done a lot. Is the screen difficult to add to the Zen case? Canali. Like the screen on the front, or like a trite screen? Because we are about to install it in a Zen. So, but either way, nah, it's not too bad. For us, at least. I don't know. I remember the first one I found annoying. The first time I installed one. It's kind of strange, but... have a good stream, man. I'll catch you on the next one. Yeah, see you on the next one. Sorry if I kind of missed that window, but... Okay, oof, very fun. Oh, yeah. I can't remember what that's in reference to. Maybe that's the motherboards? I don't know. I'm not the very much awake right now. Alright. And we got my favorite case, the GOAT, the Zen. My favorite case by like 10 miles. I love this thing. Yo, Zydax, we hold like 800 terabytes of DDR5 type shit. I think the most I've done on a system, I think I've installed 2 terabytes of RAM on a Threadripper. That was a fun build. I have no idea how much that cost them, because it was in 8 channels, so that would have been 256 gigabyte sticks, I think. No, maybe it was just 1 terabyte. But yeah, no, it was some crazy. Oh, I'm trying to remember the, what's it called? G-Skill Zeta. Yeah, it was 6000 CL32. Or 6400 CL32. And absolutely, like, completely ECC, like, yeah, that is by far, by a mile, the most expensive RAM I've ever touched. Was it a good GPU without breaking the bank? Yeah, it's actually, you get it. GPUs are expensive. Everything in computers is a little pricey right now, which we're trying to keep our prices down and fair to the best of our ability. The whole AI bubble, I don't know. I personally hope it pops soon. I cannot stand the prices. Let's see. He doesn't want to install it. He wants to hold it because they cost so much. He wants to feel rich. Yeah, dude. I remember that, like, when I first got hired here, and I got to hold a 5090 for the first time. I never thought I'd see one in person because I was broke, and that's not the sort of thing I feel like I'd ever interact with. And now it's kind of sad because now I just see a 5090 and I'm like, yep, just another one. I don't think much of it, but yeah. What MOBA was it? It is the Z890 Maximus Hero from Asus. Let's see. Gotta use these instead. Yeah, no, it's a crazy board. I think it's the highest end Z890 board we offer, unless you want a special order, but there's not many boards better than this one. There's, I guess, the only one that's technically, like, objectively better, I guess, that Asus offers is the Z890 Maximus Extreme. But I think they charge like $1,200 for it, which I don't think any motherboard, like, yeah, no, I don't know what motherboard could ever be worth that in my eyes. There's also the Z890 Apex, but from Asus, but that's not much of an upgrade, depending on who you are. For me, it would be a huge upgrade, because it only has 2 memory slots and it's really good for overclocking. But yeah, for the customer here who has ordered 64 gigs of RAM, if they'd ever want to double up in the future for 128 gigs of RAM for whatever they may be doing, this board would be way better. Oh no, the one that broke, lol. Yeah, no, so, okay, that's a funny situation. We have multiple boards that have died and been bricked. Lord knows why. I haven't really been too briefed on the situation. But it's our B840 Pluses from Asus. Which, those boards are awesome. I love those things. I think they're the cheapest AMD boards we offer, but they are still so rock solid. I love those things. Only thing that's like a grievance for most people is that they don't have debug lights. But, like, personally, I don't even use debug lights ever, even if the board has them, if there's something wrong, because there are so many other methods of troubleshooting that I personally prefer, which is certainly not the case for standard builders, or for builders that don't, like, build 10 PCs a day like me. But luckily, everyone buying the B840 Plus from here isn't really building with it, so that's not much of a concern. But yeah, no, I just love that board in general. It's a good value. I like it a lot. What do you think is a good GPU for the 9850X 3D? Yeah, that's literally like the top bin, or the best CPU that AMD offers for gaming. Like, I mean, pretty much every GPU is good with it. It just will not bottleneck whatever you throw at it, unless you throw a 5090 and then have it render at 720p. But I doubt that many people buying 5090s and 9850S3Ds would do that. But yeah, weird they're bricking. Just found a bug on your website wall. Oh, I don't know if you could tell about that. If you could describe it though, I'll try to relay it. Actually, I'm gonna be completely honest, I'll probably forget. Unless I like... Actually, maybe I'll just, so describe the bug. I'll just take a photo with it, or photo of it with my phone. And later, when I inevitably, go to open my camera roll for whatever meme I want to send somebody, I'll remember, and then I'll, whoever need be to fix that. What's up? I need something, for business. I got cash. How much for one PC tower? I don't know. There's a lot of different configurations and parts that we offer. If you're doing something for business, though, you need to buy in bulk, or like a ton of towers or something. You can go to Zyduts.com and talk to one of our sales representatives, and they can hook you up with whatever you may need. Was customizing NVIDIA Studio PC, chose 5090, then I had the pop-up of being too much power supply. Oh, yeah, that's fun. Yeah, no, hold on. Let me take a photo with that. I'll make sure to yell at the appropriate party to fix that. There we go. I feel like an absolute power user taking a photo of a screen instead of screenshotting. Oh shoot, this board is weird. That's right, I have to feed this cable through here. There we go. Gone through. USB all hooked up. And all the lighting through here. I don't know. Okay, so yesterday the 9850S3D launched, and I haven't seen a single one come through here yet, which, I don't know, is a little bizarre. Like, I guess maybe we're just dealing with so many customer orders because we're still catching up from the holidays. But, well, actually, no, we've been doing a lot of New Age stuff, ready to rolls today, so I don't know. But I'm just very curious what they're like to overclock, because they're rated for 5.6 instead of 5.2 like the original, or 5.6 gigahertz versus the 5.2 of the 9800S3D. So I'm just very curious what that does to like PBO tuning versus the 9800S3D. Yeah, the pop-up says your build is too powerful with the power supply, so upgrades. Then it pops up in an infinite loop. Oh, fun! That's great. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, no, that's bizarre. Any free PCs? I wish, dude. Not as far as I'm aware. I talk about this every time, but I hate to be a shill, but follow the Instagram, because I don't really have Instagram, and I don't know how to keep up with the giveaways, because I don't do much stuff with marketing other than streaming or just random projects once in a while. So I'm not the most aware on giveaways, but if you follow the Instagram, we'll post about it and make sure you know. Again, I hate to sound like a shill, but yeah. All good, just figured you guys should know. Yeah, no, it's always good. Like, that's one thing I appreciate is when people complain legitimately. Like, it helps the business and everyone. If complaints and reviews are out there, or if someone has problems with something, then we can address it. So, yeah, complaining is good, and I feel like most companies don't recognize that. I mean, it's not good to keep complaining around and do nothing about it, but complaints are appreciated and valued and used to be, or taken to improve the business in the future. That's the words I use. I can't words right now. Oh, someone redeemed Hydrate Yourself like a very long time ago. I just remembered that. Excuse me. Do you guys plan on selling parts on the website anytime soon? Like in case I want to buy more RAM for my Onami Black. So no, we don't do that. So yeah, no, it doesn't make much sense for us to like sell parts. Cause like there's like Amazon for that, and we're more equipped to sell entire PCs and ship entire PCs, because entire PCs be big. I'm glad you love your system though. If you do need to buy more RAM, you can, I don't know if we like really offer upgrades, or like to ship it in and get it upgraded. I know on the warranty, a lot of the time it's lifetime labor and then a couple years parts warranty, but yeah, no, if you need to buy parts and you want to upgrade it yourself, which I don't know how that affects our warranty whole thing. I need to figure out what our warranty status is. I talk about it a lot on stream, but I get asked about it quite a few times, and there's Amazon and Newegg, and I guess like eBay or Facebook Marketplace if you want to take a risk and get something used. But that's what I always did when I was on a budget. I always bought used, and I only got burnt once, and that was a dead GPU where I have DOA, but so I only got burnt once, but it was a pretty bad burn, not gonna lie. Where is everyone? I don't know. On Twitch. Oh yeah, for other chat. Yeah, that's all Twitch chat. Sorry. Yeah, I've been missing some Instagram chats. It's super annoying because Instagram, I don't know what it shows up like on your guys' side, but it just shows next person joined, or whatever, and then if I don't look at chat for a sec, then whatever chats I may have missed have already been scrolled off of my screen. So thanks, Instagram. UI design. Not saying I could do any better. I know nothing of web development or anything like that, but I don't know. I just have a lot of fun complaining. It's like one of my favorite things, so. Just plugging in the CPU power here. Oh, come on. There we go. And then here. One last header. Come on. There we go. It's always a pain installing these CPU cables. Little pro tip, if you're ever building for yourself, I recommend installing the CPU cables first before you ever install the radiator. Because good luck plugging these in when there's no room. So it gets tight. Yeah, no, it's not fun installing EPS cables with the radiator installed. Every once in a while, so for whatever reason, like if a order gets canceled, or like troubleshooting, like sometimes we have to swap out parts or just take a PC apart, and there's sometimes those EPS connectors up here are just like cemented in. Like normally the 24 pin like generally is hard to remove, but the EPS randomly will just give a way harder of a fight. Is it worth it to jump between the 5080 to 5090? I don't okay, personal preference sort of thing. The 5090 is good if you're like at extreme resolutions or extreme settings. I personally think a 5080 already is overkill, but that's just me. But a 5080 and 5090, there's a very big difference between the two cards. NVIDIA, ever since so like you have the 3090 and 3080 and it's like relatively small jump, but then the 4080 to 4090 difference was pretty big. Then the 5090 literally has double the silicon square, or in terms of area. The silicon is twice as big on the 5090. If I remember correctly, like GB202 is twice the size of GB203, and the bus width is double. I think the core count is almost double, and yeah, no, the 5090 is a pretty big jump, but if it's worth it, just look at benchmarks. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. You're not installing Windows, right? I'm not sure what you're referencing. If you're talking about the dead motherboards, motherboards don't really die from installing Windows improperly. Where did I put the picture? Right here. But that was a while ago, so I'm not 100% sure what you are referencing. If you're done... Oh wait, let's see. Okay. That's a shame. I already have 32 gigs of RAM and wanted to upgrade to 64. So... honestly, 64 is overkill. Like, in my personal opinion. As someone with 64 who went from 32, because I wanted to, like, try some AI stuff to see if it was interesting at all for home use. Yeah, I just don't see much value in 64 gigs of RAM unless, like, you're doing video editing, or, like, hardcore, like, professional work. For gaming and streaming, 32 is already kind of overkill. Or it's not overkill, I'd say it's a good medium of future-proof and just value. It's mainly for streaming, lol. Yeah, I would say 32 is good. Personally, I'm not too much of a streamer, but if you're like editing like your videos though, then yeah, that's a bit of a different story. I'm gonna install this here because video editing can get insane. Pretty sure you can send it back to them and buy the 64. Yeah, I think that is the thing we do. Like, I don't know. I'm not one of the repair bay people. I don't work in, like, customer sent-in systems. And I don't know. I don't really interact with, the people that do that very often, unfortunately. So, I'm not too educated on it, unfortunately. I say unfortunately way too much. It's also way expensive right now, Lamount. Yeah, no. 64 gigs of RAM is like $1,000 or something absurd. I haven't even been keeping up with the prices because it is just mind-numbing and kind of depressing. So, yeah, it's very expensive. Let's see. Okay, there we go. I plan to start streaming soon. That'll be cool. Yeah, you should, like, I don't know if we could, set up a, what's it called? Like a Twitch raid. Maybe I'll dump Zydat's chat into your chat. It might be cool. When I buy another PC, from you guys, I want to make sure, you build it on stream. Yeah, that'd be cool. I would, like, I still gotta set up, or figure out, like, who to talk to get that all set up, because it is just so many bizarre issues with that. How much RAM is needed for 3D modeling and animation? Unfortunately, I am not into 3D modeling or animation, really. I don't know, and it depends, what I do know of it, it depends on how you're animating and how crazy it is and everything. I'm not the guy to talk to about software like that. I'm more of a hardware person, unfortunately. I just ordered a PC from you guys earlier this week. Very excited. I'm happy to hear that. I'm excited for you as well. Hopefully you have a lot of fun with it. It would be cool if that was the case. I'm not sure. Wait, what was it? Oh, building stuff on stream? Yeah, no, I don't know. It's a whole thing. Like, logistical issues, the whole operation, doing that. Specifically, you build it on Streamwall. Yeah, I would enjoy doing that for sure. Where? Okay. These boards are always strange. It's funny, on the AMD versus the Intel variations for the 800 series chipsets, Asus has decided to put the headers in the exact same spots, but have them do different things. And they look the exact same. So like the fan and pump headers and CPU versus chassis fan headers. Just very kind of strange. Nothing too bad, but just kind of bizarre. But I'm not an engineer, so not an Asus engineer, so how would I know their reasoning for whatever? On. There we go. Don't worry, I'll just make sure to pit the Onami just for you. I can't even be like, please don't do that, because that would be very funny. Like, I can't even deny that. Come on. Also, the lighting in the stream room here is really good for recording, but which I guess that's the main focus for streams anyway, because I spend so long building out on the line that like the PC I'm building here isn't super relevant to my performance or anything. It's mainly just the streaming part that matters. So I appreciate the streams. You're very knowledgeable and very attentive to the chats, and make sure to read everyone's comments, even if you forget what they were talking about sometimes. Yeah, I try to do my best in terms of being helpful or just a decent source of information. And I know what I know very well, but if I forget, I will say I forgot. Not like I'll just spew out BS information completely confidently, which sometimes I'll stroll like YouTube Shorts because I'm just so bored that I do that sometimes. And there will just like be random PC stuff that people talk about, and like people just don't know what they're talking about, but it's short form content, and people don't, and like they say it confident enough to where people don't really question what they say. But I don't know, that always bothers me bothers me. That's still a thing I see every once in a while, or just false information every once in a while. But yeah, if there's something I don't know, I always make sure to say I don't know it instead of just BSing for content. I guess BSing for content is what I do anyway, in terms of just never stop talking, but at least it's not misinformation. Let's see. No, I like the Tenrai, so I'd pick that or the Tetradon. Yeah, no, I love the Tenrai. The Tetradon is another one that I don't really enjoy building in. I'd probably hate it more than the Onami. But it's a lot more rare to come through, so I don't have too much disdain for it. Just have to route this through here. It's why I and many others keep coming back. I appreciate that. Yeah, no, regular viewership is cool. Like, zip ties broke. Yeah, no, it's just enjoyable to have a chat of regular people that are just fun to talk to, or regulars to talk to, and new people. I don't know, I enjoy streaming a lot here, which, yeah, when I applied here, I never thought I'd be doing stuff like this, but it's pretty cool. It would be nice if y'all had a stream, if I can read. It would be nice if you all had a stream of your build, of the build line, and send notice it's being built with a link to the stream, and buyers could watch you build it. Man, I cannot read today. Yeah, live streaming the build line and then showing the PC get built. The thing is, though, with that, that would be kind of expensive, first of all, and then second, I don't know, I guess that's not too implausible, but I don't know. The thing is, though, we have a lot of paperwork we deal with all the time at our desks, next to builds and everything, with people's like personal information and the shipping info. So like, just having that stream, and then you could like just end up being able to dox other customers. Like, yeah, that's kind of an issue. That is a neat idea. I'd love to see if there's a good way to do it. I don't know. But every once in a while we will have time lapses that we have set up on the YouTube channel. If you want to watch those. If this USB hub will work. There we go. These Lean Lee fans, by the way, they use micro USB on the controller on the inside. Who doesn't love micro USB? Let's see. The PC I had was so dog water. I was averaging 18 FPS. Now I'm getting 200 on default settings. Yeah, no, that's, I'm glad you got an upgrade. That's cool. I hope you are enjoying it. Your, Onami. Which, I'm happy you enjoy your Onami. I just have a vendetta against building in it, which, I don't know if you've been in stream long enough to hear that part of the conversation, but I just love complaining about building in the Onami. But it is a very pretty case. What were the old specs versus new? Oh yeah, that's for the... Yeah, I'm curious, what were your specs for 18 FPS? If you happen to know. Time to move to Utah for a job. Yeah, dude, I was a huge enthusiast in PCs before I started working here. I absolutely love computers. And then, it was just like one of those things though where it's like, a job like this is uncommon, and I never have heard of Zydax before I started working here, but I saw the listing on, I can't remember, I was on some very, like, so many weird, different, like, Indeed knockoffs. I can't remember if I got this job on Indeed, or whatever it was, because I was desperate for a job. Then I saw this, and then I was like, no way, this is exactly what I want to do, but what is Zydax? And then, yeah, no, and I got hired, and I am super duper happy here, and super lucky to be here. I was thinking far away camera, not that up close. That's kind of a weird, I don't know, I can't really describe how the warehouse is set up, but that's like, there's not really a super good way to do that, but that is a better solution, or a good solution. Join the Discord. Is there, do we have a Zydax Discord? EU. I'm assuming that was in reference to the micro USB thing. Yeah, no, micro USB makes me sick. Yeah, no. Even Type-C, I'm starting to have beef with Type-C, because I keep buying Type-C cables, and it's not like I'm buying weird, like, Taobao or AliExpress strange Type-C cables. Like, I'm buying semi-expensive ones, and they just keep breaking and shorting every time, like, on the header. And it's, I don't know, I'm starting to resent Type-C as well, but yeah. At least it's not like micro USB where the port itself breaks and then your phone can't charge right. Give me a free PC. I would if I could. That would be cool, but unfortunately, money is still an issue that exists. So, but you can follow our Instagram for any updates on giveaways. I don't think we have any going on right now. I already went on this the rant about how I don't know when giveaways are this stream, so I'll spare you the rant again. I got my build with the Onami Black. It's such a beautiful case. Yeah, no, it is a very pretty case. With a lot of airflow and a very large amount of fans. Which, yeah, no, it's a nice case. Let's see. Come on. Installing the radiator sometimes on these traits coolers is a little strange. Oh, there we go. Popped into place. There we go. Fine. ¿Cómo se puede hacer una PC? I feel like I knew those words like a few years ago in 10th grade, but I've since lost all my Spanish ability. It's, a lot of my family speaks Spanish too. It's kind of something I should probably learn. I installed Duolingo a while ago, but yeah, sorry, I don't know. I wish Instagram had a translate. Soy de Colombia? Oh yeah, you're from Colombia. I know that much. That's cool. Yeah, I forget that the internet just has no boundaries in terms of the world. That's cool. Very effing old. I'm talking about the specs of your old 18 FPS PC. Yeah, that'd do it. That'd do it. I'm an enthusiast, but know nothing and want to learn. That is always a beautiful trait to have. The first step to becoming educated is the want to learn. And unfortunately, that's something you can't teach, is the want to learn. So it's always beautiful to see. Yeah, micro USB needs to go. Free PCs are only one way. Feels bad, man. Or only free one way. Wait, what? My brain broken? Only free one way. Oh, okay, it's only free for the person accepting the PC, not for us. Yeah, okay. There we go. My brain is unbroken itself. There we go. Thankfully my PC was free. Yeah, Ah, come on. Gotta grab the fans. Yeah, no, that's super cool though. But I don't know, it's neat to see someone in chat that, like, just to get a regular viewer out of that, like, that's genuinely like a cool thing to me. So your brain oh yeah, free PCs are only free for those giving it for free. Yeah, or getting it for free. Your brain wasn't braining for a moment there. Yeah, no, it doesn't do that most of the time. I'm I don't know, I function better at it being more of a Wikipedia than a calculator, so let's peel this peel here. This PC's gonna look sick. I kind of like they got white fans and everything else like blackout. Well, the cooler and the fans are white, and like, I don't know, I'm curious how it's gonna turn out. I feel like it's looking pretty so far, so. I always love unique aesthetics. There we go. Just gotta open this bag. Oh wow, okay. My old part were as follows. An AMD Athlon 2. Okay. Athlon 2! Yeah, off to a great start. You had how many gigs of... oh, it doesn't say how many gigs of RAM. DDR3. The 1050 Ti. Oh, you also had a 720. You had 2 GPUs in there? Yeah, no, that's, I'm glad you got the upgrade you wanted. That's old. Nothing wrong with running old hardware. But, if you want more than, the FPS you were getting, then, it will certainly hold you back, unfortunately. I'm terrified of the day when I need to upgrade my PC. I really hope my PC's future-proof, guys. Wish me luck. Future-proof is not a thing. It's impossible. Unfortunately. Go over here. This is a cool choice considering white reflects light better. Yeah, no. I'm super excited here. Like, I'll have to... Oh, I don't have another power cord. I might have to unplug the monitor for a sec to turn it on for stream, but I won't be able to see chat as I'm doing that. Very strange setups I've been in. Let's see. Auto mod. Boo. Held a message for using blocked terms. I have no clue what it was. Thank him. God knows. I remember, okay, so maybe they blocked out Robert, because I remember initially when I started streaming, I didn't want my actual name being used, you know. I am just kind of a privacy nerd, but then I realized that I actually just don't care. So if that's what was said, I don't have a mouse, because I have to hover over it to actually read it. And I don't have the mouse right here. I'd have to walk across the room. Again, we have an interesting setup going on right now for stream. But... or maybe we were saying something else sarcastically, but I'm unsure. While my computer is with you, I'm rocking a... Yo, I saw your build in the PC bay earlier today. Yeah, no, the 7900 or The i9-7900X and the 1080 Ti. Yeah, you have the green MSI Aero. Yeah, I saw that. And that was my first 1080 Ti. I thought that was really cool. You have the insane board with the 8 sits of RAM. Yeah, that's cool. To see chat and real life line up like that, that's, I don't know. Yeah. Hi, Miguel.
Hey, girl.
Howdy.
How's building?
It's going good. It's being fun. Bruh. I'm missing some Twitch messages. Ancient ass PC specs. Yeah, no kidding. Indeed.
What are you talking about here?
Yeah, just reading chat.
I was saying which company I bought it from. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, so please fix my computer right and get it back to me safely. Yeah. That is our goal. I don't work in repair bay, but that is their job for every PC
Do you
in
like
there.
sitting or standing more?
It depends when I'm doing stuff. I'm about to sit for installing these bottom fans. 16 gigs of RAM. Oh yeah, that's better than like 4 or 8 gigs of RAM that I was expecting out of DDR3. What does your Onami have? I'm not sure what you're referencing. My brain is bad memory.
Where are you reading the Onami thing from?
Like in terms of RAM, like the Onami is just the case. We have a lot of configs for it.
Yeah.
Thankfully, my Onami Black has 32 gigs of RAM. Oh, you might have been saying that to the... Yeah, I can brain and figure out context.
Oh, right there. That one.
Yeah, I was talking about his Onami earlier.
Okay.
No, that's what's on my desk now. Well, it fits my current. Oh. Wait, seriously? Because there's a build matching exactly that in the repair bay that arrived today.
Probably.
Going to swap to Twitch soon. Yeah, I don't know. You get a wider aspect ratio, so video is better. Thankfully, my Onami Black has 32 gigs of RAM. Yeah, that's a lot. That's perfect for
I think
gaming.
you look better with this for sure.
Yeah, no, dude. That gives me a headache, dude. That was heavy. Well,
That's a lot of hair.
I hit the upgrade limit on mine. Oh yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, DDR3 like only went up to 16 gigabytes, really.
Dang.
Unless you went like its Stream Edition Intel. Nice, I bought a PC or Xeon. Nice, I bought a PC from you guys back in 2018 or Opteron actually. I think Opteron did more. Anyway, sorry. Back in 2018, and it still works great. Just made some upgrades. Only thing that stinks is that it lost some of the screws, secured the glass side panel. Sorry about that. Yeah, no, I don't. That's actually kind of a funny issue. That's kind of a funny issue we have here. Is if we lose a screw, we just have to go and find any broken ones. Oh, I see what you did there was screwed up. Good one, Miguel. But yeah, no. Sometimes we lose screws as well, and it's like we just have to go in the back because we have a pile of broken cases because sometimes cases break when we're working on them and we're being unattentive. It's very rare. But, like, if we scratch a case because we set it down a little too hard on its side, then it goes into the case graveyard. And then, actually, I'm going to route this cable through here. And then, that's where we collect screws. But there's been situations where we lose screws, and then, we just don't have any more for that case. Like, when we first got the Tenrai. So we just had to like fully swap the case. It was a whole thing. I was saying which company I bought it from. Lamau. Oh, yeah. Wait, seriously, do we have blacklists on like other OEM or like other PC builder or PC companies in the chat log?
Wait, what do you mean blacklist? What?
Like earlier someone sent a message saying thanks blank, and blank being the OEM that they bought that PC from for the SI. Dude, do we just have like a filter for CyberPower? Or like whatever? It's kind of strange. I don't know. I'll have to go in and change that. Well, what? I'm not sure what that's in reference to. I need to read chat more attentively. Tetradon is another really cool case. Dang. Yeah, no, but it's huge. I guess that's like what makes it cool. But yeah, no, it is massive though. Next hot tub stream when? Next Black Friday. That'll be a hot minute. Hot minute for a hot tub. And then okay, I finally have caught up reading Twitch chat messages. But there we go. Bottom fan's installed. Now I just have to take the peels off. Never leave the peels on. Okay, a lot of the time we do leave the peels on the if the AAO has a screen in the center, we always leave the peels on that. Well, not always. It just depends on the cooler and situation, but yeah. It's always a thing though. When you get your PC, you have to take the glass side panel off and take the foam bag. We use its banding foam bags. And install the GPU cable. That is just to make sure it's safe through shipping. There's been a few complaints about it. Okay, I don't think I need another... Okay, yeah, this should be good. That people don't like buying a PC and then needing to do that, but it's like, if we ship it without that, then it will likely just arrive broken. And then that's an even bigger hassle for everybody involved. Then probably gonna do GPU next. Got the 5070 Ti Shadow 3X from MSI. What? What? Huh? What of it?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's the CPU socket I have at home. Actually, I have a lot of different CPU sockets at home. I have an AM4 system, an AM5 system, and an LGA 1851 system.
How many PCs do you actually own?
Depends on your definition of own, I guess.
Okay, how many are functional?
I mean, I have 3 functional right now.
How many do you have non-functional?
Non-functional? Dude, it depends on your definition of a PC. I have a pile of dead graphics cards that I use for donor, like organ donors, just donor boards.
What about donor kebab?
I'm unfamiliar.
It's really good. It's Middle Eastern food.
Huh. My knowledge of food is just weirdly narrow. I only eat like the most surface level fast food on the planet.
You look like Cooper. What do you look?
It is. I probably would have purchased, but I think. Oh, and the Instagram chat scroll. Okay, thank you. But I think they were out of stock around the time I ordered. Oh, oh, you ordered a X10 for a pair. Yeah, no, that's an insane config. Yeah, no. Hopefully it all gets repaired and right back to you on time. Shipping X10s is so unbelievably difficult. Old AM4 motherboard, MATX case, worth upgrading to AM4, or better just jump to AM5. I don't know. It depends like what the CPU you got, bruh. Anyway, it just depends on the CPU you got and what you're looking to do. AM4 is beautiful, is an upgradable platform. Like throwing something like 5800X 3D if you can get your hands on one, or just like a 5800XT or 5800X. Like those, they're practically the same CPU. Just get whatever one's cheaper. But yeah, I would personally say it's worth upgrading, but unless you like really want high performance. So, but and the thing with upgrading to AM5 right now, it's kind of a problem too, because AM5 only accepts DDR5, and I don't know if you've seen the news or anything PC related within the last few months, but RAM is very expensive right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
RAM expensive. Tell the masses. Very. Very, it's... What?
Someone's a cat. Someone's a cat.
I'm a cat. Wow. Someone is a cat.
Let's do the first part.
Meow, I'm a cat? Okay.
Someone clip that.
Anyway, you're trying to win them all. Oh yeah, the this giveaway went. Yeah. If you win a third giveaway, like, I'm gonna have to launch some kind of investigation. 2 is already suspicious, but a third. It'd be cool if you won. It would be cool if you won a third. Don't get me wrong. And I doubt you'd cheat, but like, that would be insane, though. Let's see. Third, huh? Yeah, didn't you say... Oh, wait, no! No, your first one wasn't from a giveaway. It was given to you by a buddy for free, if I remember right. I just remember your first one, or the PC you had was free, wasn't it? Or the one with the 10... Or the 1650 Ti Tough, and the... I'd like to say 10100. I can't remember for sure. But... yeah, didn't you win that one from, or get that from a friend? I only won from you guys. Yeah. If you won another giveaway, though. Actually, 2 giveaways in a row is, like, completely reasonable in terms of, funny factor, so that would be cool. Yeah, Buddy's PC from 2019, 10400, that's what it was.
Must be nice.
Dude, I'm jealous of your PC journey, but tell you what though, your willingness to learn alone does, like, in my opinion, justify deserving free stuff, because that does help education of using computer and learning more of them, becoming an enthusiast. If you're gonna win 2, you'll be close together now. Yeah, but if you, I wonder. Okay, if you applied for every Zydats giveaway that we ever did, like into the future, I'm just wondering, like, what are the odds you win another one? If you apply for every single one, you know? Hey, I've talked from Insta onto Twitch. The wider view is much better. Glad to hear that. Yeah, I neglect Instagram chat way too much. I need to get better at that. But, you know, Twitch chat is easier to read. Black Friday was my first. Yeah, that is still an insane pull. I'm glad you won that. I did enter the Christmas one too, but I clearly didn't win. But clearly I didn't win, lol. Yeah, if you won like 2 giveaways in a row, that would be pretty funny. I don't know how I want to do this. Installing this USB header is always a fun experience. I might have to uninstall these fans. That's fun. And isn't a massive inconvenience or anything. Yeah, AM4 is solid, but my board can't run Zen 3 at all. Since it'd need a new motherboard anyway. What board do you have? Like, I know 400 series chipsets can't run Zen 1000, sorry, first gen Ryzen. The Zen 1 is both Ryzen 1000 and Ryzen 2000, and Ryzen 9000 is Zen 5, and Ryzen 7000 is Zen 4 and 5000 is 3. It's a great architecture naming scheme. Asus Prime A320M. That should be able to run Zen 3. Did he, unless I'm like, have a gap in knowledge, I need to look into this. A320, I don't know. I will say I do have some gaps in knowledge when it comes to the A series chipsets, because I only really keep up with the B and X chipsets for AMD, so A320M MK Prime. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's advertising that it is good for Athlon, so I don't know. I don't know if it was, Asus's website does not work on mobile sometimes. Or maybe it's just my phone. My phone has been very temperamental recently. Yeah, I can't find a QVL list on here. Oh, come on. Strings. Yeah, strange. It only lists support for 3rd gen Ryzen. Ugh, come on. Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, I can't even find the support list. My phone is too screwed up. Yeah, sorry about that though. It only, from what I was able to see on the website, yeah, that's a bizarre situation. You might be able to do a BIOS mod for that, but because I was gonna probably just gonna buy a combo from Minecraft Center, get a mid tower case. I don't know if I should. Yeah, I mean, it just depends on the price. That's the thing that matters, is just price. And what's a good option for you. I would certainly recommend, like, if you're like budgeting or whatever, I would recommend AM5 personally. It's kind of weirdly more expensive than Intel right now. Like the 265K, like the one in this system right here, is just an insane like price per dollar performer when it comes to like productivity stuff. But in terms of gaming and like longevity and upgradability, AM5 is pretty good. And AMD promised support till 2027, so it's getting at least another generation. Gonna run me around $900. I could, but not sure. Yeah, stuff is expensive right now. You could, don't take this as too good of advice from me, because I'm not really a financial expert, but maybe see if the AI bubble is gonna pop, because who knows? Because that should make RAM prices go down a lot, hopefully. I'm waiting for the beautiful day that RAM prices go down. But hey, how are you? I'm doing well. How about yourself? Deadpool 175. Let's see. Just another typical Friday of streaming. I stream every Friday at 3 p.m. let's see. Oh, 9800X 3D and 32 gigs of RAM. Yeah, honestly, wait, for $900 for both those, or with the case, or if it's both those, that I don't know. I guess that's. I'm not too good on prices right now, but if you just, I guess just compare it against other marketplaces and whatnot, but. The 9800X 3D is an absolute insane performer. Like, I don't see that thing being obsolete for a very hot minute, since it is just such a massive jump from like before X3D to now versus the jumps in the past. Like, I just see it lasting a pretty good while. Man, out of the corner of my eye, I saw you scrolling Insta chat. What is it? Oh. AI data centers will make that dream nearly will make that dream impossible. Yeah, I don't know how long they're gonna be necessary though. Cause like, isn't OpenAI like going bankrupt or something? Like, AI just ain't really profitable in any sense, but from what I understand. Again, I'm not really a financial advisor. What? Oh, well, yeah, I've done that quite a few times. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's fair. I mean, like, I could practically, like, do a lot of this myself. Like, you don't have to be held hostage here. So, yeah, with everything, motherboard, case, CPU, cooler, RAM. Yeah, no, that does seem like a good value. They're melting their servers, lol. Yeah. I think you're talking about OpenAI, but yeah, I don't know if they're. I guess, like, do you mean like liquidating or closing down? I'm not super informed on the AI subject. I'm more of a hardware person. Almost done with this build, and then I can finally just go home and recuperate any brain cells that I've lost throughout the day, because I feel like my brain is evaporating at a scary accelerated rate from normal. Tired. Out of curiosity though, with the Micro Center bundle, what motherboard is that? Here's what kind of motherboard they're. Yeah. I'm just trying to wrap up this final few cables here. Trying to make it look all nice. Kind of tough sometimes to have bundles of cables look good, but always got to make it look as good as possible. So, actually, I don't want that cable jump. And it's been a thing recently with the weather, like installing zip ties. The zip ties will just break every once in a while installing them. It's not really a problem, but like once they're installed, it's not a problem. But like the initial pull will just break the zip ties sometimes. If like it's cold out, like it's something weird with like thermal expansion or something. That's like the theory in the office. And You know, it seems to hold true. Because Utah's weather has been super jumpy recently. So zip ties keep breaking. It's a B650E Tough. Yeah, no, that's a very good board. Like in a bundle like that, and then B650E, like that comes with Gen 5 PCIe, or yeah, Gen 5 PCIe expansion, and I think the chipset even does PCIe 5 Gen 5, if I can words today. But yeah, I always like the Tough line from Asus. They're nice boards. I've only ever seen one come through here one time though. I haven't gotten too hands-on with them, but yeah, that's a good board for sure. I have a micro ATX case, so I need to buy a case. Yeah, there's some very exciting case options around right now, in my opinion. It's kind of weird to call a case exciting, I guess, but like the what is it? The Antec Flux. Like that thing is a seriously good performer in airflow and whatnot at a very reasonable price for what it is. With nice aesthetics, in my opinion. It's like has wood and black, or it's wooden and black. So, are they live on Twitch? Yeah, we're live on Twitch right now. Stream is about to be over though, so. But zip ties are goated. Yeah, no. I never realized how beneficial zip ties can be until I started working here, and it's like, oh, now my cable management is an absolute garbage. So, yeah, having zip ties is a huge help for making every PC look nice and have the cables be secure so they don't just fall out in shipping, which is bad. So, gotta love zip ties. I want to get two tough 27-inch 1440p monitors. Yeah, I'm not super sure how good the Asus monitors are. Like, I know recently they released that one new, I don't think it was a Strix, it was a Swift one from their Swift line, that 720 hertz at 720p, and I think it was 480 hertz at 1440p, but it was like $1,000, so. Alright, sick. PC is done. Always just hit the top of the case every time I'm done with the build to make sure everything is tight in terms of cabling, because if there's bulgy cables that press on the side panel, if you hit the top of the case, I forgot to screw in the GPU. Probably should do that, eh? But yeah, if you hit the top of the case and the side panel comes off on these ends, it means that cable management is not up to par, so that's why I always hit the top of the case. Not like I'm just abusing it. Hello, EC / I don't know if that's a typo or if that means something, but hello. Okay, build is complete after these 4 screws. 4, 3, 2, yeah, I'm gonna retighten that setting, and 1. Sick. Build is done. I'm gonna see if we have the cable here for it. you know, everything got moved. Is there? Oh no. Okay. I thought there was something in front of the camera this whole time, but then I realized it's just a wire in front of the screen. So fun stuff. We don't have a power cable, so I'm gonna have to borrow the one from the monitor. Oh, nope, wrong cable. We'll be able to see Twitch chat for like 2 seconds, but I do want to show off the pretty PC. Oh, great, and cable's kind of short, so fun. Fun thing with this board, though, you can change it in settings, but yeah, when connected to power in general, the little screen here comes on. Or it's not really a screen, it's just a, I don't know, it just says ROG on it. It's pretty cool, but there we go. Well, this one's a screen. That's not a screen. There we go. Build is complete. Yeah, sick. Alright, I'm probably gonna turn it off now. And just... Oh yeah, it's a lot of RAM, so... A lot of memory training. It's gonna take... Okay, there we go. When you have a ton of RAM like that, the first boot always takes a while. Not a super long while, but long relative to all the other startups. I like the contrast of the white fan. Yeah, no, it looked nice. It's the Z890 Hero, or sorry, Z890 Maximus Hero from Asus. Very expensive MOBO, but it is very nice. Glad everyone thinks it looks nice. It's good to see. I think it looks nice too. So, what cases were you talking about that you were excited about? The Antec Flex Pro, or no, just the Antec Flex. The black and wood one it's a pretty big case, but in terms of airflow and performance, it's crazy good. There's also, I can't think of any. I don't know. Hold on. Yeah, never mind. That's all set up. There were some cases that Trite showed off at CES. We have some, but they're like all set up for a photo shoot. Because I guess we're gonna start carrying them. But they're the Trite's Flovas. I think they're pretty cool cases. They have a really cool like meshless fan, and a really cool fan in there for airflow. Like very unique. It's just practically a very long, like it's just like a very long cylinder. It's kind of strange, but like I could feel the airflow coming out of it. Like it's a pretty cool fan. So yeah, I think we're building a PC. Unfortunately, we built a PC. You caught it right at the end of the stream. Sorry about that, Nationwide 8. But yeah, no. It's been a fun stream though. I ordered the 9070 XT plus 9800X 3D Onami Black. That is a good config. I think all of our configs are pretty good. But yeah, no, that's a very good system in my opinion. And you can throw practically, oh, I forgot the cable management Velcros here. But you know, you can throw practically, like, you can throw a 5090 with that CPU if you ever wanted to upgrade. Just double check the power supply though, because we don't exactly throw 1000-watt power supplies around on everything, because not many systems need 1000 watts, but that CPU will take a hot minute before that ever needs upgrading. Especially that GPU too. I have a 9070 XT at home. I am absurdly happy with it. Alright. It's been a fun stream. Thank you all for attending. It's always a fun time. Yeah. everyone have a wonderful weekend, and next week, streaming Nets Friday at 3. Hopefully I'll be a lot less delirious that time. Yeah, T-Top Strava's practically the same config you do, just different case, and also a different cooler, I'd assume. I think the, yeah, our traits coolers like these, like the one he has is, it's only, special order. Thank you for all the advice. Yeah, no, it's all been good. Thank y'all for attendance. See y'all next Friday at 3. It's fun. Appreciate y'all. Oh yeah, for the question in Instagram chat, not sure if you can hear me super well. Yeah, the prices of RAM, yeah, they affect us too. They're insane for everybody. Anyway, thank y'all.